cycle really begins in year 12 in the spring term. And we introduce the students to the concept of what university is, UCAS. We explain what the process is, what the procedures are, what the options are. The next job is to register them in the summer term. In the summer term, University Advisor team here under my direction, we get everybody registered into the system.
So as a University Admissions Tutor, what we do, we have groups of Year 12 students, somewhere between 15 and 20 in a group, and we start seeing them in the spring term when they're in Year 12 and they've just started to think about going into university and what they might do next. So we really guide them through the process. We're there to kind of listen to what they want to do, their ideas. Sometimes we need to steer them if what they're thinking about perhaps isn't the best thing for them. Make sure they go to open days. That's something we really push because that's so valuable.
We have an important university fair in September where we will invite 30 to 35 representatives from different universities around the UK. We also organise other more bespoke events. So we have in the spring term, we have an international, and something like 15 to 20 international representatives will be here from various places, including some American, Canadian, French and Spanish business schools. That's actually quite an interesting event, and it opens possibilities to students who hadn't thought maybe that they could do this.
As University Admissions Tutors, we're there to advise, guide, help. We get the form filled in. The most difficult bit though, I'd say, is the personal statement, because that's where students really have to sell themselves. And sometimes there's real gold in there that we can bring out just by getting to know them, listening to their stories, hearing, all the wonderful things they do.
Well, the big thing I think is making use of the long summer holiday, because a lot of students think, well, that's it, school's out, down tools. But really it's crucial for preparing a really good personal statement, and the new personal statement is much more structured. They want evidence, it's quite clear. And so I'm saying to the students, this is your opportunity to provide the evidence for your personal statement. So for example, attending online courses, lectures, further reading, work experience. These are all things they could do over the summer vacation and will find difficult to do next year when they begin year 13.
So that's kind of the first part of the process, is getting the application done. Once the application's submitted, we're still there for the students, because often they'll get offers come through and there might be a query about an offer or something doesn't sound right, so we're there for that part of the process.
The majority of our A-level students are going to be applying for Russell Group. So we have a high level of offers this year for King's College, more than 20. But 9 of those are for IFP students, which is excellent, and they're mostly focused on business, international management and media. In terms of UCL, we've increased our number of offers to 10 this year, which is excellent.
So we've had several students this year who've managed to get into King's University for their first choice. Some have gone off to Hult as well, and a few have got into Queen Mary's. This has been very successful for them, because when they came onto the course that I was running, they weren't sure that they wanted to go to university at all. So the whole process has been very informative for them, and they've all got into their first choice university.